Welcome back. Welcome back to logfurnitureHowto.com and Colorado Springs Sawmill. My name's Mitchell Dillman, and today we're going to make some furniture. You can see here we got a few pieces of 2-inch slabs cut from a big Ponderosa pine. We're going to start in on this project today and build a table. So my buddy Dave showed up. We're going to get set up here, start with our planer, start running this stuff through the planer. Here's taking a minute to look at these boards and pick which ones we're using for which project. We've got 3 different projects going here, a table and a couple of shelves, but it's beautiful wood, and first thing we're going to do is plane this mantle down to 4 inches. So the next step is we got to start cutting all this stuff down to length before we run it through the table saw and finally the joiner. You know what that goes to, Mitch? Okay, so while Dave finishes marking that and getting those biscuits in, I'm going to get out here and edge this other piece. We've got this one marked. You can see the blue line there. Let's cut it. Alright, so now we just got to cut it to length. You can see here our numbers. That's what they want. Now we'll get that finished up. Let's get in here to help Dave on this glue up. He's ready to glue it up. Glue ups, we tag team it. We team together. We got these things already dry fitted. They've been cut. I'm going to do one. He's going to do the other. I'll see you in a minute. All right, I got to get meat in the middle. So there you go. We got that glued up. Now we're just wiping the glue off. All right, so that thing's got to set up overnight. Dave's got his work cut out for him out there. We're going to get back here in the metal shop and start welding the base we need for that thing. Got a little drawing from the customer that I did when I went over there to talk to him. You see we're just making a standing bar table. 3x3 legs with a steel frame around it. I'm going to use the 1x3 for the skirt and 3x3 for the legs, and we've already got those cut back here. Check it out. So all we've got to do now is get the skirt, the 1x3 cut. It's right over here. This is what we needed. Let's get back here and get this stuff welded up. Alright, so you can see everything we need to get this base frame welded up. The 2 rails, 2 side rails, holds the ledger or the shelf. We've already got the feet. These feet have already been capped and threaded for our adjustable feet here. So let's get on our welding gear and go to work. Alright, so I think you can tell what I've done here. I've got it all laid out and set up for one side. We're going to do each side and then add the long rudders in the middle. Always, we're going to tack everything into place before we weld it off. Alright, set this one down, do the next one. Alright, so I'm just taking a minute here before we weld this thing off to make sure everything's lining up right and tight. And now we weld. Okay, so we got the whole thing set up now on the table. Next step is to start putting it together. Long rails. Okay, so I've done a minute and did a quick flip. I flipped it over, spun it around, flipped it over. We're going to finish this weld, this rail right down here. Alright, so we just stood it up. Now it's just a matter of welding these last few pieces off up here. But before we do that, we're going to check everything for square. Double check everything. It's looking good already, man. All right. All right. So that's how we do it. And like always, I appreciate you taking time to watch today. I'm going to keep welding on this thing. You tell all your friends and neighbors about what we're doing and come on back tomorrow. We'll finish this stuff up. You have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.